you're coming too. You have to work off all that extra energy you have. Wait, how'd you know it was me?
Welcome to Sagebrush Kids Planet. We're so glad you joined us just in time to kick off our brand new series called Hero. Everyone can be a hero for God, even kids. We'll see this as we take a look at some real-life kid hero stories in the Bible, along with some Kids Planet stories as well. Today, we're about to discover how kids can be leaders for God with an awesome story fit for a king. So, super power up and get ready to hear all about it.
Serious? Hey Kids Planet, I know you're probably wondering who this is, but hopefully you can tell by my voice.
Hey Hannah, what are you doing out here?
Wait, how'd you know it was me?
It's pretty obvious. That mask doesn't really hide your face.
Oh, I thought it'd be hard to recognize me because the last time I wore an eye mask, my own mom didn't recognize me.
That's hilarious.
So funny.
She probably had like a million things on her mind, like most moms do.
Yeah, probably.
So why the superhero mask and cape today?
Well, I was just getting ready to tell the kids that.
Oh, okay, well, I'll just go ahead and stand over there and listen.
Sweet! Okay, so now that you guys know it's me, Hannah.
They probably knew it was you the whole time. Sorry, I'll be quiet.
Now, where was I?
Now, where was I?
Oh, right. So I've been thinking about all the kids in the Bible who did really cool things, and I thought it'd be so much fun to share their stories with you guys.
Nice. Sorry.
And since these kids are like heroes for God, I thought it'd be awesome to call this new series Hero! And I also thought it'd be fun to dress up like a superhero and try some really cool stunts like I just did.
That wasn't a super cool jump.
Fine. I realized that. I was trying something super awesome and it just didn't work out the way I wanted it. Do you have a cooler idea, Vince?
Actually I do.
Okay, then get back over here. I don't know why you left. You've been Mr. Chatty today.
Yeah, I ate a lot of leftover Valentine's Day chocolates.
Oh, you know, that makes sense.
Anyways, I think the best place to do super jumps is at a trampoline park.
Oh, why didn't I think of that? Hey, come on, Vince. You're coming too. You have to work off all that extra energy you have.
Sweet. Oh no, Hannah. I don't think the kids will recognize me now that I'm wearing this mask.
Very funny, Vince. Now come on, let's go inside so we can do some super duper jumping. That was so much fun. We really did jump like real life superheroes.
Yeah, much better than what you were doing at the parking lot earlier.
Tell me about it.
Now, who are these kid heroes you wanted to talk about?
Well, there are several, but today I want to tell you the true story of a king.
A king? But kings are men, not children.
Not King Josiah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
His story is found in 2 Chronicles 34. The Bible says, Josiah was 8 years old when he became king, and he reigned in Jerusalem 31 years.
Wow, that's so crazy that he was just 8 years old when he became king of Jerusalem. Kids, some of you are 8 or close to it. Can you imagine being a king or queen right now?
I know I couldn't imagine that when I was 8.
Me either. I was too busy learning my times tables.
Right? And the cool part about Josiah is that he wasn't terrible at it. He was actually a really, really good king. The Bible says he did what was right in the eyes of the Lord and followed the ways of his father David, not turning aside to the right or to the left.
So, he didn't turn away from what his family taught him. He knew the right thing to do, and he did them.
Exactly. And that's amazing because not even us adults get that right sometimes.
You're right, Hannah. Josiah was a total kid hero if I ever saw one.
He sure is. The Bible says during the 8th year of his reign,
That would make Josiah just 16.
yep, while he was still young, Josiah began to seek the God of his ancestors, David.
That's how we know he did things right, because he was seeking God.
Oh, for sure. And do you remember what Josiah started doing his 12th year as king?
No, but I do know that he would have been, let's see, hold on. 20. That's close to our age. What did he do at the age of 20?
Well, he knew that there was only one God, so he began to get rid of all the altars and idols people were worshiping in Jerusalem and in the towns nearby too.
That's right. People back then would worship silly things or make them just as important or more important than God.
Yeah, sadly, people still do that today. We can sometimes make things more important than God too.
Oh, like when we love our video games or our tablets more than God.
Exactly. And when we do that, we have to remember to put God first again.
Great point.
And that's what young King Josiah did in his 18th year as king.
So,
That would make him 26.
oh, right. So what did he do when he was 26?
Well, he began to clean up things in the land and repair the temple of the Lord.
Who is the one and only God.
Yes, sir. And once the temple was repaired, Josiah made a promise to the Lord. The Bible says he made an agreement in the presence of the Lord. He agreed to follow the Lord and to obey his commands, rules, and laws with his whole being.
And didn't he have everyone else make that agreement too?
Yes, Josiah required everyone in Jerusalem and the people of Benjamin to make a similar agreement to God, and they did. The chapter ends by saying this, and throughout the rest of his lifetime, they did not turn away from the Lord, the God of their ancestors.
Wow, what a true hero. Young Josiah was such an awesome king who was loyal to God.
Absolutely. And Josiah is proof that God can use anyone, no matter how young or old they are.
And you know what else this true story shows us?
What?
That kids can be awesome leaders for God.
Very true. God has done some amazing things through some kids I know in Kids Planet.
Oh, I'm sure. We do have some pretty awesome kids at Sagebrush.
Yep.
But I do want to know more about these amazing stories you're talking about.
Okay, how about we share some each week?
That's perfect.
And I know just the one to start with. Gotta go!
Okay, can't wait to hear about it.
Okay, Kids Planet, I know I promised to share an amazing way God used one of our very own Kids Planet kids, so here she is. This is Emma and her mom, Ashley. So Emma, let me make sure I have this right. A few Christmases ago, you wanted to spread kindness to everyone, so you wanted to give the kids in the hospital Christmas. Is that right?
Yes.
Very nice. And Ashley, how did this all come about?
Emma came to me one day and she said, "Mommy, I don't want Christmas presents this year." And I was like, "What?" And she said, "Instead, I want other kids to get a Christmas like I have." And I was like, "Whoa, okay." And so we decided that we could donate some toys as a family, or we could try and earn some extra money to make a bigger impact. So we made some rainbow keychains at home, and she raised $1,000 to buy toys that year.
Wow, Emma, you raised $1,000. That is crazy. And then this year you made awesome t-shirts. What do the t-shirts say?
Kindness matters.
Awesome. So the shirts say kindness matters. Now, what does kindness mean to you?
Kindness means to me it means that you should be nice to other people and treat them the way you would be treated. that's what I think kindness means.
That's beautiful, Emma. And actually, there was a verse that you guys picked out to remind you guys of this kindness. What verse was that?
Proverbs 3:3 reminds us to always be kind.
That's a great reminder. It's always great to show kindness. Now, Emma, for these awesome t-shirts, how much money did you raise this year?
Over $4,000.
Wow, that's amazing. That must have bought a lot of toys.
Yeah, it did.
So how did it feel to donate all of those toys to kids in the hospital?
It felt really good because I felt like I was being like really nice, and the kids in the hospital were really happy to have a new toy.
And Emma, how did you come up with this idea?
Well, I know some might not get toys for Christmas, and they might not have like enough money to get toys, so I wanted to help kids out.
Well, that's really nice of you to do. What type of toys did you buy them?
I got a skateboard, I got RoboFish, I got, I think, some cars, monster trucks, Barbie dolls, I think.
Those are all super cool presents. I bet they were so happy to get those from you. How many shopping carts did you fill up?
7.
7 shopping carts? That is a lot of toys. Emma, we are so proud of you here at Kids Planet. And most of all, I know that God is so proud of you. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just like God used Josiah and Emma in amazing ways, He can use every single one of you guys too. Because remember,
Kids can be awesome leaders for God.
exactly.
Hannah, that story about Emma was amazing.
I know, right? Kids, make sure you join us next week to hear more awesome true stories just like the one we heard today.